Hello everyone, it's Shannon with Shannon's Crafty DIYs. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, here's where I love to share with you how to do home decor DIYs on a really teeny tiny budget. It could be anywhere from farmhouse chic to rustic to boho chic, and also trash to treasure as well. So also for those of you guys who are new, I would love it if you guys could hit that subscribe button and also click that bell button right beside it, and that way you will be notified every single time I upload a new video. And if you could just also give it a big thumbs up, it would just help to support my channel grow, and I would love you guys so much. Now, today's video, I have a DIY tutorial for you. It is a farmhouse fall DIY, and most of these items came from either the Dollar Tree or the Dollarama, and I will explain in the video which ones came from where. And in this one particular DIY, so it is one particular DIY, but I will show you different ways to use this one particular DIY, and there's also another possibility for whatever you guys want as well. I am only giving you two options for this DIY that I'm doing, and you can again use your own imagination and do something differently however you like it for your home decor type of thing. And that's it. So let's just begin the tutorial, and you will see all the results at the very end of the video, so stick around.
For this DIY, I'm just taking 4 of these wooden frames from the Dollar Tree. I love that they have these galvanized metal backgrounds in it and the little clips to go with it. However, I only wanted to keep one of them with the clips, so I'm going to remove the other 3 with the screwdriver set that I got from the Dollar Tree. I love the screwdriver set. It is so good. It has lasted me for quite a few DIYs now, and it really holds up its strength. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove all the backings, because what I want to do is I just want to give the frames a white color. So just a little bit of a dry brush with the white acrylic paint from the dollar store. So here you see it there. So now I'm going to be using these tumbling tower sets, like a Jenga set from the Dollar Tree. Now just keep your eye out for the Jenga sets. Some are all plain wood like the ones I have, and some have the wood and then the darker wood ones. So I actually just like the plain wood, so that way I have a canvas to do whatever color I want. So now I'm just going to spell out the words the letters FLL. It's because I'm going to make a fall sign, as you guys can guess it now. So once I've placed everything the way I want, I'm just going to hot glue the blocks in place, just with my glue gun. And now I'm just going to take the black acrylic paint from the Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to give all it needed was just one coat of black paint. So just make sure to get all edges of the sign. Now, I couldn't find buffalo check stock paper anywhere, so I actually just went to Staples and I just printed out buffalo check print. So I'm just going to use that. Again, that's an option for you guys if you can't find your buffalo check print yet, but I think it's going to be coming out soon because I know fall is just around the corner. So and all I'm doing is I'm just using poster board, and I'm going to just glue the buffalo check paper to the poster board just to give it a little bit more strength. And then once that's done, I'm just going to use my cookie cutter that I have, like a pumpkin cookie cutter, and I'm just going to trace it out, and that way I can cut out a pumpkin shape. So now that the letters have all dried, again, the quickest way that I did it was I just used my blow dryer, and then that way the letters were dried instantly. And then that way you can get your DIY crafts done a lot faster rather than having to just sit and wait for the paint to dry. So now I'm just placing the galvanized backgrounds into the frames, and now I'm just going to hot glue the letters to the sign. Now, you don't see it here, but I was doing everything kind of upside down. I was putting the holes where the clips were, where I removed the clips. They were on the top because I wasn't sure if I was going to put flowers or something on the top. However, I didn't like that idea, so I just turned everything upside down, and or I put the holes on the bottom, and that way the two L's cover the holes nicely, and the F, you could still see the hole just a little bit, but not really. You have to look really close to do that. So just keep an eye out for where the hole is from where you took the clip out. So now I'm just going to I just have a package of all my odds and ends, ropes and ribbons and just like little pieces. So this is great to actually make like a little ring, so you can make it like an ornament style. So I'm just putting a hole just through the stem of the pumpkin, and I'm going to just tie a knot, and that way I can use it or attach it to the clip that is on the frame. So what I like about this DIY is that the clip is, you can interchange whatever you want in the middle. So right now I'm doing a pumpkin. You can put a leaf in the middle, and there's so many options. So I'm going to show you another way of making a pumpkin in just one moment. So first off, I'm just going to hot glue each frame all together, so in order to make it one full piece. So this is really coming together really well. So once everything is glued, I'm just going to polish off the pumpkin. I'm just going to add a little bit more of an embellishment to it. So I'm just taking some of my raffia that I already had on hand, and I'm just making a simple bow and just cutting off the excess just to make it a nice clean finish. And I'm just going to use my hot glue gun to add it to the stem of the pumpkin. Now, again, it is just stock paper, or printed paper. So if you wanted to make the black stand out a little bit more, I'd recommend just going over it maybe with a black Sharpie marker. Anyway, so that is one option for one of the pumpkins. Now I'm just going to show you the second option. So I'm just taking these Bernadine mason jar sealers. So it was a 12 pack from the Dollarama. It was $2. Now I'm just taking 3 of them, and of course, the paint selection is very limited at the dollar stores these days due to the pandemic, so I did not have any orange on hand, so I'm just recreating an orange with my red and yellow Deco Art acrylic paint from the Dollarama. So I'm not showing you each step, but these covers needed a good 3 coats of paint in order to get full coverage, and also to cover up the signs on each tin cover. Now, again, just to speed up the time, I used my blow dryer each time in order to make it dry super fast. Now remember, it could still be a little bit wet. So again, with the metal, just be careful because some of the paint can chip off fairly easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place the covers the way I want, and I'm just going to use my hot glue gun. Now I find the glue gun with glue on metal, it takes a little bit longer for the glue to cool down and set. So just be aware of that. So try not to move it too much while it's setting. So I'm just placing everything, and I'm going to hot glue the top one to it as well. And I am starting, as you can probably see, a formation of a pumpkin. It's super cute. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just taking one of my small dowel rods that I already had on hand, and I'm just going to score one edge of the dowel rod with my scissors in order to just break it off easily. I could use a saw, or I could get a wood cutter, but I don't have a wood cutter. Well, I have my saw, but anyway, I didn't want to pull that out, so I figured this is an easier way to just do it, because I don't need a nice clean finish on the bottom, because you're not going to see it because it's going to be hot glued to the back of the pumpkin. So all I'm doing is I'm taking this burnt umber Deco Art Burnt Umber from the Dollarama. I love this. It's super beautiful and it gives you that faux wood finish. Like it really, it's sheer enough that it shows the grains of the wood. So I love, love, love that. You don't even have to water it down or anything. So I'm super happy with this color. So now once that's dry, I'm just going to hot glue that into place as well. So taking some of these leaf stickers that I bought from the Dollar Tree, I was actually very confused because it says stickers on them, but there was no stickiness to the back of them whatsoever. Like you literally had to use your glue gun in order to attach it to whatever you want. Anyway, whatever, I have a glue gun, so easy peasy, right? But anyway, false advertising in my opinion. It's not a sticker. Anyway, so I'm just taking one of the darker brown leaves and just hot gluing it to the stem. And I thought, one was cute enough, but I was like, I'm just going to add one more. And I was deciding, do I want like a lighter brown or another dark brown? And I ended up just going with another dark brown and hot gluing it in place. Using a little bit more of my string, I'm just going to add a little bit more jute twine to the pumpkin. And again, there's no holes in this pumpkin, so I'm just going to hot glue the jute twine to the back in order to make a hook so I can attach it to the clip of the full sign. And we're coming up to the end of the video, and I'm just so happy I was able to give you 2 different ways to add a decal in the middle of your fall sign. Again, there's many options. You can do the 2 pumpkins, you can do a leaf, you name it. Endless possibilities, or an acorn or something. Anyway, this is the final result, guys. I am super, super excited. I feel like this is something now that you can get at HomeSense. I don't know how much would it cost. Like, what do you think it would cost? I don't know, but I feel like it's something more high end that you were able to recreate on your own. Now, I found everything that you're seeing with the fall sign. The tobacco basket came from HomeSense. It was the smallest one, so I think it was $12.99. I thought I was going to be able to make my own, but you know what? However, I just bought one from HomeSense. And that pumpkin also came from HomeSense as well, but a couple years ago. And then the garland came from the Dollarama for $3. I thought it was so pretty with the flowers and everything. Anyway, guys, I am super happy how this all turned out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell button to be notified every single time I upload a new video. And remember, I post every Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you at the next video.